I'm trying to understand the science behind ketosis. Why is it better to burn ketones for someone who is fit and healthy?
So, if you're fit and healthy, you might think to yourself, I can't possibly feel any better than this. And you're wrong. Because you can. Because you don't know what it feels like to possibly be completely free from any kind of inflammation pains, right? Knees, back, whatever it is that you've been dealing with for your entire adult life. Like, that was me. I was lifting strong, fast, all of those things I could check the box on, but I still had knee pain, or I couldn't sit for long periods of time because my back would start to ache. A lot of things like that. And I didn't realize how much that hurt or how much I ached until I went into ketosis, and I was like, holy crap, this is a different level of feeling good. I mean, that's the easiest way to say it. This just feels better. So why is that? Well, ketones are naturally antioxidant in nature, right? So they burn cleaner than glucose, and so they produce less oxidative stress during their use. Less oxidative stress means less inflammation. So they also upregulate glutathione, which is the body's main antioxidant. So anytime you can upregulate glutathione, have a fuel source that's more easily or produces more energy per unit, then I think that's a really good case for why would a healthy person even go into ketosis. So they did some tests between two Ironmen triathletes, right? And one was a traditional carb loader, the day before, and the other one was in ketosis. And the one that was in ketosis, like, consistently outperformed the athlete that was a carb loader, and had quicker recovery, and was just, in overall better shape. It also uses, ketones are utilized a different metabolic pathway in cells, and that's why a lot of these neurodegenerative diseases are benefited by ketosis, right? So cells that are dying in the brain, or cells that are starved for energy, suddenly have access to an energy substrate, and that can either prolong symptoms, or, like, prolong the development of worse symptoms, or sometimes even reverse symptoms. So if you would look at me today, you would say, what would you say about my physique and my health?
You've lost more weight than you ever thought you could.
And generally, I'm in good health, right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't look at me and say, oh, that guy needs to lose weight.
No.
Or, boy, his skin looks tired. Something like that, right? So again, my why is because I have Alzheimer's on both sides of my family. And I have to start attacking this problem now while I am still healthy and fit if I want to have the best chance of not getting that disease later on in life. And she is super important to me, and I want to be around and be healthy and be in have good cognition later on in life, so that we can enjoy the things that we want to enjoy, and I don't have to worry about her having to take care of me. I have an uncle who is I think he's 72. And this is the last year my aunt and my uncle are going on a trip, because he has Alzheimer's. And this will be the last year that he has enough cognitive strength to do this type of thing, to do traveling. And it kind of breaks my heart to see that. So why do it when you're fit and healthy? Because the time is now. right?
Yeah, what we do today sets us up for the future, and ketones have so many benefits for the body. I mean, you can do a quick internet search and find a whole list of things, but Jeremy did a great job of talking about some of the science and the reason why ketones. I like to refer to ketones as the premium fuel source for my body. So we should talk briefly about the benefits we experience beyond the physical. So mental clarity, focus. Chime in here whenever you think of it. You talked about less inflammation, less pain in the body. Generally, so when I'm on carbs, this time of day, at the end of a weekend, I would just be checked out in front of the TV. You know, I just, generally our weekends are very full. We've got 4 teenagers, you know, juggling them and making sure we're spending time with all of them, plus, you know, cleaning the house and running the business. It was just exhausting.
More stamina. We get sick less often, right?
And for shorter times.
If you had, you know, if you get sick 3 times a year and you're down for 2 days out of, you know, each time, that's 6, you know, maybe 6 working days that you're down for a year. What if you could cut that down to 2 or 3?
I notice faster recovery after workouts. So if I do strength training or yoga, my recovery doesn't take 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
So better quality sleep.
I get less what they call DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness, from heavy lifting. In fact, I don't really get that at all anymore. So if you're a fitness enthusiast, I would say less muscle soreness is.
Do you think that has to do with, so when we are strength training, right, we're micro tears in our muscle fiber, or is what's happening to grow the muscle. And inflammation, right, is the body's response to that. So if you're running on ketones, is there actually less inflammation happening in the body?
I'm almost positive that's the case, right? Because they're oxidative in nature. They upregulate glutathione, which is an antioxidant. So, yeah.
All right. Great question.